Let's get it.
Let's save some time.
Come on in.
Fei Zhao, same JPVA as Mavrika? Real.
Seriously? When is this war dance going to start? The Sky Splitter has been hovering there for ages. When can we board and see what's inside?
Is this how long-life species live? Everything proceeds so slowly. The effectiveness of anticipation in my emotional center is at an all-time high. Oh, I need to drink some coolant.
Relax. The Realm Keeping Commission will send boarding notices to all ticket holders. The Gazette said the Sky Splitter will fire a salute before the ceremony starts.
I saw
Okay.
the schedule for the first day of the tournament. Can you believe the ringmaster accepted 4 challenges? And he's just a kid. So, who are you betting on, Bardo?
I'm betting on neither. I lost all my credits betting on Roboball games in Taikian. This time, I've decided not to rely on probability games to accomplish my target of getting rich.
Bro is Gamba.
War dance. There you are. I heard you and Mr. Dan Heng went to meet the judges, and then a riot broke out in the shackling prison. I was so worried about you. Thank goodness you both made it out safe. Yeah, I heard them too.
Yan King.
I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint them. I've already reported to General Jing Yuan that I'll give up my role as the ringmaster.
He's giving up as ringmaster.
The security of the Luofu is more important to me than anything else.
Oh, he's going on defense.
I need to fulfill my duties as a Cloud Knight Lieutenant before taking on the honor of being
Okay,
the
Yan King.
ringmaster. Those tourists just want to see some good sword fights. Anyone can participate in this kind of tournament. Doesn't have to be me. The real challenge lies beyond the ring on the Sky Splitter. If we don't capture the fugitives soon, Hule will wreak havoc. Obviously, there's someone behind the scenes orchestrating this prison break, intending to spread chaos. If we fail to thwart their evil plan, what honor will be left for us to uphold?
Well said.
Fei Zhao.
You may be tiny in stature, but your ambition matches that of the Yao Qing's warriors.
Hey, this has nothing to do with my height.
Yes, I suggested to Yanqing that we find a place to have a decent meal. A hunter must be well fed before the hunt.
You still have a good appetite, even in the face of disaster. You truly are the Merlin's Claw. Please finish the food quickly so we can get to work, General Fei Zhao.
Well, that's not up to me. Dig in. I called you here so you could enjoy the food.
Oh, got some good eats.
This isn't the time for a leisurely meal, and this is way too much for me.
Damn, those are all filled with dumplings.
Oh. You'd give me time to enjoy a meal, but not yourself? Ever since you encountered those Borisin spies, you've been so busy that you've hardly eaten anything. You can't defeat Hule on an empty stomach. Take your time. Enjoy the meal and calm yourself.
Hule's whereabouts are still unknown, and they've even taken Mr. Zhao Cho hostage. The longer we wait, the more complicated the situation becomes.
Zhao Cho always said I'm the most impatient person among the Cloud Knights, and I can't argue with that.
She do be moving at
So,
sonic speeds.
There's no reason for you to be more anxious than me. I've fought against Borisin abominations for years, and I know their ferocity and cunning well. The Borisin were clearly well prepared for this prison break, and now they are staying in the shadows. They have no reason to rush out into the open. When facing cunning and ferocious prey, the hunter must be more patient, biding their time to seize the golden chance for a decisive blow. Once Hule loses his patience and reveals himself, that's when we'll strike.
But when will that time come?
Like I said, it's only one meal away.
True. Up, taking a bite.
General Hua Yan, the Skyfaring Commission
Oh,
has
we've gotta
finished
have a
its
meal.
preparations. Do you have any other instructions?
Dude, I want them to make this guy playable.
Representing the consensus between
I
the
think he's gonna
Merlin's
stay an
Claw
NPC
and the
though, so
Divine
sad.
Foresight, I'll step in as the temporary commanding officer of the seat of Divine Foresight and oversee the 6 Commission's affairs on the Lawfu.
Von Light Code is
What is the
Boris.
situation at the shackling prison?
Hule made a quick escape and even sealed the gates of the prison. As of now, the Cloud Knights have re-established contact with the staff inside. The good news is the 2 Nameless who were trapped in the shackling prison are safe and sound.
I know I shouldn't use the word great given the current situation, but I'm relieved that he and Don Hung are safe.
We've lost contact with one of the messengers from the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Oh, Judge Hope.
The Borisin have likely taken him hostage. Don't worry, Yuko. Fei
Yumbi is
Shao
so
is
tiny.
leading
Yeah,
the
every time she
operation,
stands
and
next
you
to
know
people.
how capable she is.
It's actually so tiny.
I have no doubt about General Fei Xiao's capabilities, General Hua Yan. I'm more concerned about the Wardens. According to the plan, the ceremony will begin in 6 hours. The Sky Splitter will be activated, and all visitors will board the ship to watch the contest. But now, with Hule's whereabouts unknown, everything is filled with uncertainty.
March is right, Grandpa. I heard the escaped prisoner from the shackling prison is beyond formidable. In case anything goes wrong,
So, Yun Li, what do you think we should do?
well... I believe we should declare martial law and allocate manpower to search for the escaped prisoners. And as for the war dance, it's better to announce an indefinite delay for now.
Your plan sounds solid, but unfortunately, solid plans rarely get a chance to be implemented. I believe there are at least 2 parties who won't accept your approach.
Yeah, which 2
The
parties?
first are the many travelers who have come all the way here for the war dance. If we declare martial law now, it's like
True.
declaring that the Lawfu isn't safe. How do you think the outsiders would react? They'd be terrified, and chaos might ensue. The second party is the staff of the Xianzhou Lawfu's 6 commissions. They've invested a lot of resources and manpower into organizing the war dance. Suddenly suspending it indefinitely would create numerous challenges for them. But of course, not everyone disagrees with your idea.
Really?
The mastermind behind this incident would fully support your opinion, presumably. Hule's escape and your discovery of Borisin's spies at Stargazer Navalia. Even a child could guess that these events were orchestrated. The fugitive is just one piece in the game. The one controlling the pieces wants to spread chaos and suspicion among the people on the
Yeah,
Lawfu.
then everyone will come out.
If we declare martial law and postpone the war dance, we'll fall into their trap and instill fear in people even before Hule actually does anything.
So what do we do?
We'll search for the prisoners while maintaining order on the Lawfu, acting as if nothing has happened.
As if nothing has happened. Yan Qing said he'd assist the generals, and now he's nowhere to be found. With the host ringmaster gone, how are we supposed to act like nothing has happened?
That's why I called the 2 of you here.
The 2 sword masters.
Of course, I'll do my part, but not on the Sky Splitter.
General Hua Yan, are you asking me to take Yan Qing's place as the ringmaster?
You caught on quickly, Miss March. That's exactly what I mean.
Ah.
Miss March is a guest invited by General Jing Yuan, Grandpa. How can an outsider represent the Lawfu in the ring? It will make the Xianzhou Lafu a laughingstock.
Dear child, the nameless of the Astral Express are renowned throughout the cosmos. It's an honor to have them participate in the ceremony. Plus, Miss March is a disciple of the little Cloud Knight Lieutenant. How can she be regarded as an outsider?
True.
We can't afford to have any problems during the war dance. I'm entrusting you not only with the honor of the ring, but also with the security of the Sky Splitter. Yukong, please explain to them the rest of the arrangements.
Linksha POV. Oh, do we get to play her?
I am sorry for our improper management, and I truly appreciate your assistance, General.
There is no need to apologize. We Cloud Knights fight on the battlefield.
Did
while you
Linksha
judges
is literally
punish
red
criminals.
Susheng.
We are two sides of the same Xianzhou Luofu.
If you put
and it is
Susheng
my
on
honor
top
to serve
of
the Ten Lords Commission.
Linksha and gave her red,
I've grasped the situation of the prison break.
she would turn into
Tell me more
Linksha. She'd
about
like
the
morph
current
into her.
state of the shackling prison.
Borison infiltrated the prison in disguise and released the prisoners, spreading chaos. Among the judges on duty in the 4 divisions, Judge
Hanya's
Shui
peak
from
design,
the
but why is
detention
her
division
kit
was
veg?
killed,
Because she's a
and
4-star.
is temporarily unavailable.
If Hanya was a 5-star,
So,
she'd have Sparkle
I'm taking
animations.
over her duties and commanding
and
the
the kit.
Rumaton spectral envoys.
Sparkle
and
is literally the
Spiritfarers
5-star
to quickly
version of
restore
Hanya.
order in the affected areas.
I and the 2 behind me will go deeper into the prison to investigate.
But, General, the situation inside is still chaotic and perilous. Your presence would be...
It's common for Cloud Knight generals to face danger directly. Hule has escaped, and the Yao Qing envoy is being
Hanya
held
better than
hostage
Sparkle?
by
On the
Borison.
ball that.
His
On the
fate
ball
is
that.
unknown. This is a grave matter. Not only did the Merlin's Claw offer no reproach, she decided to go after Hule herself to prevent further calamity. I believe the Law Fu owes her something in return for her fervent determination. How did the infiltrators learn about the location where Hule was held? And how did they time their plan just before the Yao Qing messengers were ready to escort him?
There was
Finding
a
the answer to
snake
these
in my
questions shouldn't be too
boots.
difficult. What truly matters is if we can gather the clues that lead us to the mastermind behind all of this.
I understand, but I'm afraid it won't be an easy task.
For a long time, this hidden force has been pursuing their own goals and undermining the security of the Law Fu. Backing down now will only encourage them to further endanger the peace here.
The Ten Lords Commission will support your decision with everything we have, General.
Dan Heng and Ling Sha, I'll need both of you to accompany me on this challenging journey.
Well, it's part of my responsibilities as the Cauldron Master. So, where would you like to start?
She be
General?
cooking?
Let's start with those Borison disguised as Foxians.
My people have already prepared the evidence.
Oh, we do get to play as her. Ah. Ah. Wait, I got a Marchidolan. Yorn?
Finally! Some recognition for training my butt off!
They just auto gave it to me? I didn't know they was moving like that, okay. I know they was moving schmoving like that. Hold up now. Yeah, she has like Sparkle's smug and then Susheng's look. Wait, does Susheng have it? The little hair at the top of her hair though? I don't think she has that. Susheng doesn't have the thing on the top of her head though. The little hair poop. The look. If you look at those side by side, it's like identical. I can't click on her. Never mind. But Oh, but I can put Susheng in the team. Wait. This would do it. Look, I was Susheng in the team. Oh my god, it's like the same character getting switched to. Dude, Susheng's almost like a little bit taller, actually. It's like Susheng is like evolving. Same Booba too. Wait a minute. My conclusion seems to be correct.
I'll leave the enemies behind us to you then, Mr. Gallagher.
Lingsha does got nice thighs though. I don't like her design in the middle though. Like, what is she wearing? Like, what is this? And it like goes into shorts. What is this? This is what like Sealy wears. I don't have Sealy to show it. Sealy's like Sealy's shirt does the same thing Lingsha's does. Interesting. Oh, so I just thought about it. Lingsha is healer.
Nice form. Shall we compete to see how fast our hunts are?
Yo, why is she so smug though? Look. I think her face carries her, I'm not gonna lie. Her face carries her hard. Because her outfit is kind of all over the place. She's like almost barely wearing anything. She like shoots out like missiles. Just finished the quest, turned the lawful from 5 out of 10 to 9 out of 10? Really? I'll see. Her sign's mid? I don't think it's mid. I think it's cool what they did with like the red on like her arms and her legs. I don't know what it means, but like I think it's cool touch. But then like her outfit is just like all over the place. Like I don't know. I think her face carries though. If she didn't have these like smug faces, I love smug faces. Smug faces are funny.
According to Lieutenant Yenching's report, he stumbled upon a few suspicious Foxians at Stargazer Navalia. My alchemists detected some complex ingredients in his remains, which might explain how these Borson were able to disguise themselves as Foxians. Simply put, Foxians and Borson share a common ancestry. Although they look completely different now, there isn't much genetic difference between them. This medicine allows Borson to temporarily change their shape into that of Foxians.
So, in other words, if they stop taking the medicine, their true form will soon be revealed?
So we need to steal the meds.
This means that these Borson have a steady supply of the medicine within the Lafu. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus. Looks like the Alchemy Commission is involved once again. When I was sorting through the prescriptions they used, I came across one called Semblance Reversion Essence. It's designed to help those disciples suppress signs of their Mara-struck forms and maintain their normal appearance. When I compared it to the medicine found in the Borson's body...
It's the same!
They're one and the same, aren't they?
The medicinal properties and ingredients may differ, but the principle remains the same.
Since ancient times, the Borison have always sought to have more powerful bodies, regarding the Foxians as weaklings. Yet, in order to save their warhead, they were willing to disguise themselves as Foxians. Their determination is quite remarkable.
If these infiltrators rely on the medicine to maintain their disguise, then following this lead in our investigation seems prudent. Please follow me. Here we are. According to the judge, this area is not yet under control, so we should proceed cautiously. I've captured the nature of the medicine in my sensor. By following the medicinal fumes, we should be able to retrace the steps of the
I
disguised
did not need to
Boris.
go up. But... Can you look at like anything she does though? Dude, why do they not let you see the info though? It's not like we can't see the kit, bro, when we get into combat. You know what I'm saying? You can't see me. Oh, you can see me.
Ready to shine.
Alright. Let's see what she's doing. Who is giving me 20 crit damage? I know Robin gives crit. Isn't that only from having your skill on? Oh, she just gives it to you for existing. Never mind. Okay. Let's see what Linksha's doing here. They removed the multipliers though. Weird championship. Basic attack is basic attack. Her skill action forwards Fuyuan. And then her ultimate increases break damage taken by enemies. And her talent is when she summons Fuyuan, it deals damage to random enemies. Oh, and it dispels a debuff from all allies. What the? Oh yeah, we definitely picked her up. We're definitely picking her up. We're definitely picking her up. So you have to skill first to get the Fuyuan though?
Here you go, Master. Time to show you what I can really do.
I'm not trying to instant tap this guy. Hold up. I want to see it to at least spawn in.
You're a stubborn one.
Listen to the finals harmony and unison.
They low-key doing some damage though. I might die if I let them. Alright, let's get Fuyuan in here.
Time to cleanse the filth.
Ah, I see him. Dude, it looks like a bunny from ReZero.
Tonight, Stars Echo.
Fangs and claws got dull. The fearless knows not fear.
I just instant tapped them. There's another enemy, no? Not this song.
Such brute strength is not something an ordinary Borisin possesses.
If I may be so bold to ask.
I have lived a bit with his strength. Hulayum over 7, even with medicine. By the end of the battle, only a few of us.
If that's the case,
Kool is strong.
they're
I got
so
it.
called, but I'm just a healer.
All right.
Okay. No more fights.
Did this Cloud Knight also take the medicine?
No. This is a Borisin in disguise. A guard killed him before he could return to his original form.
It's a
All these
Borisin.
Borisin are dressed in official attire. Besides the Cloud Knight, there were also 2 Borisin disguised as members of the Skyfaring Commission and the Artisanship Commission.
Okay.
Whoever is providing them with official identities must hold the position of power.
Someone at the top is giving all of the info away. Ah, more Borisin.
Incense ascends. In
Surely
flying
her
with ethereal
technique
clouds.
makes her summon like start at the fight.
Ready to shine.
Ah, it does. $25% break damage? I feel like that's a lot. 25% break damage increase at the start of the fight too?
Nice job! Time to Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards!
Link's as a healer? Yep. She's for break and follow-up.
Harmony and unison.
Does that mean I don't need to skill right now if I already have my summon dude? Let's go for a basic. My summon dude is about to go in. My Fuyuan. Go Fuyuan! That was definitely a Fuyuan. Why we got no fire weak people in here? They want me to be playing Samus. Okay, but if I was playing Firefly right now, I would just insta-tap all these enemies. Like, they wouldn't have even been here.
Show me what you can do. I'll give you 5 seconds.
Never hesitate! Allow me to purge the root of the problem.
So let's go right now.
I hope for an end to strife in the world.
Let me see what our alt animations looking like.
Burns clear as a flame.
Let's see what our alt animations looking like. What they got going on for
Everything in
this.
this world is merely fleeting.
Okay. That was kind of cinematic.
Time to show you what I can.
I like her
really
summon though,
do.
it's cute.
White Tiger, eating less cards. Watch this!
Okay. Alright, this guy, I'm not gonna lie.
Let's see.
Let's just insta tap.
Stars echo.
Oh no, I'm being influenced. That's how they get you.
Body and mind.
Wait, these guys are actually fire weaker.
Yeah, it's over already. Fast enough for you?
I need to get back into dialogue. Got the munchies again. Surely I don't need to click every suspicious clue.
Let's see.
Forgot this gives you a speed boost.
Yan Qing told me that an IPC ship was attacked.
Yes. The Artisanship Commission and Alchemy Commission conducted a joint examination.
The
and
Wolf
found
Mecha.
that parts of this machine are made from specially refined Borisin biotissue. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild has been researching the biological properties of long-life species, hoping to make medical or combat-related discoveries. However, they haven't dared to cross any lines due to their so-called relationship with the Alliance.
Perhaps to those scholars, Borisin are no different from lab animals. Maybe the Borisin attacked that ship to retaliate against the Intelligentsia Guild for experimenting on them?
No. If it were only about revenge, they could just wreck the ship and destroy all the cargo, instead of allowing it to end up in the shackling prison.
True.
It was a deliberate display to showcase the dangerous nature of the cargo in broad daylight. This way, the cargo would end up in the shackling prison, serving as a tool for the prison break.
This skill in exploiting the blind spots of others' mindsets is so atypical of them. I'm afraid the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild unknowingly became their accomplices.
Watch out!
Combat.
Even after suffering such severe attacks?
Their imitation of long-life species has crossed the line. Bishop, Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards, Wasp, dead! Resonate all together. Allow me to purge the root of the problem. Time to cleanse the filth.
It tells you when the summon's gonna go too after you summon it. It's cool. I wonder what the speed of the summon is.
If it can still move, it means it wasn't damaged enough.
In this world.
Let's make sure it never moves again.
Never hesitate.
Forever.
Dude, Phase Out with March is like so many turns. And then Phase Out goes off so fast, it's like a little flash of lightning.
You
Faster than lightning wave? Way faster than lightning lord. Phase Out is hitting like 10 times before Lightning Lord even gets a 1 tick of damage off.
Could it be that such an arrangement wasn't an honor?
The reason why the Marshal didn't leave Hule
Imagine
on the
Society
Yaoqing
of Jing Yuan was as strong as like
lies in the very
Acheron
mech in
and
front of
Fei
us.
Xiao. Imagine if he was like the original Acheron. Everyone said Jing Yuan 2 and 3.
Them for their own purposes?
One day King Yuan will be at the top. And I still won't own him.
Well, I
Potentially.
understand. I've heard that the Foxians on the Yaoqing share a bloodline with the Borson. And just like the Borson, some of the Foxians there experience an uncontrollable insanity called moon rage. The Marshal believed that this would be inhumane and no different from what the Borson did, so...
Exactly. While Borison see moon rage as a blessing that unlocks their true potential, Foxians see it as an inevitable curse within their bloodline. Countless healers of the Yaoqing have attempted to unravel this mystery, but to no avail. Why can Borison control the power of moon rage? Can we Foxians break free from this curse? These questions were asked frequently. Each questioner had good intentions. But the road to catastrophe is paved with good intentions. To the Foxians of the Yaoqing, Hule was not only the warhead of the Borison, but also a monster that could be the subject of much research. Hule thus became a poison that corrupted people's minds without their knowing.
That's why the Marshal decided to imprison Hule and the Lafu. It wasn't an honor, but rather a warning.
Because such selfish pursuits in the name of good intentions once led to a tragedy on the Lafu that served as a warning to future generations.
This edition of Imbibitor Lunae. By imprisoning Hule and the Xianzhou Lafu, the Marshal both suppressed the dangerous intentions of the Yaoqing Foxians and warned the Xianzhou Lafu to refrain from repeating its mistake.
That was a necessary trade-off. The Xianzhou Alliance is not solely about the Xianzhou natives. Only when all three races, Foxian, Videodora, and Xianzhou natives, form an alliance, will there be a promising future for all.
Thank you for enlightening me. Was it for the same reason that you traded off my mentor to the Xianzhou Zhuming, only to stand idle and allow the resurgence of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus?
You said that I couldn't bear to cut out the malignant tumor within the Alchemy Commission, but instead exiled the healer who tried to solve the problem to the Xianzhou Zhuming. But did your mentor tell you her good intentions led her to perform
Man, Jing Yuan
several
just be
healing
chatting
rites on
sometimes,
Dun
though.
Ha, who had just finished his hatching rebirth, so that he would regain the memories of his past life?
What did you just say?
She believed that restoring the High Elder's knowledge of his past life would allow the Videodora to resume their duty as the guardians of the Ambrosial Arbor, quelling the strife within their clan and bringing everything back on the right path. But just as I mentioned earlier, the road to catastrophe is always paved with good intentions. Since then, the 6 charioteers decided that the Alchemy Commission would no longer
So the previous
have a cauldron
Bailu?
master.
What was her
Until
name? Like Bai
your
Feng?
arrival now.
If that's the case, I should thank you for protecting my mentor by exiling her, General.
Quite the contrary. I should be the one thanking you.
Thanking me?
All I ever want is to have a clear conscience. However, can long-life species truly achieve that goal in their long-drawn lives? For example, you were implicated along with your mentor. And
I feel
forced
like
to
this
leave
quest
your
is gonna make
homeland
us know
without
why
knowing
Zhao
the
Cho's not
truth.
actually a healer. And then
now,
why Wei chose the healer.
with the complicated situation in the Alchemy Commission, the Alliance has spared me a lot of trouble.
Unless he
by
has, like,
sending
no
you
screen time.
to handle this challenging task. Shouldn't I be thanking you instead?
Your eloquence is indeed impressive, the divine foresight. You won't even leave me any excuses to hold a grudge against you. But let me make it clear. The Alliance sent me here to handle the business impartially, not to choose sides.
It doesn't matter which side you choose, Miss Lingshaw. At the end of the day, both you and I stand on the side of the Alliance, don't we? Let's keep going.
Gibbatronics. Yo. Good eats. Your building ratio? Good. I don't know why you don't have it built already.
These Mara-struck soldiers don't appear to be escaped prisoners.
How can you tell?
These soldiers are fully armed. Obviously, they didn't hastily join the battle.
The messenger named Moza did say that there were 2 groups of attackers. And the other
Oh, I want to see Moza in this quest. Please give him a badass cutscene. Dude, Moza doesn't even have a trailer.
Hide their tracks.
Does HSR not do 4-star trailers?
I've engaged with these
I
attackers
thought they do.
before, and they used
Is it just because
cloud
Fei
magic
Zhao
to
got so
hide
many
their
videos?
presence.
Oh, you know what though?
Without careful
Mose's VA got
observation,
changed.
No one can detect them.
You once warned me to be cautious of the Vidyadhara
Maybe that's why.
Elder's influence within the Alchemy Commission. Could it be?
Chat
What's on
made
your
fun of
mind,
me because they said his replacement just arrived.
Well,
What, Fei Zhao?
It seems that someone
I mean,
provided the
Fei
attackers
Zhao
with a map
and
of the
Ratio
Shackling prison.
are both
And
hunt follow-up
considering the
characters,
Vidyadhara's
but I think
involvement in the
Ratio still has
prison's construction,
his stuff,
It
you know?
raises suspicion about
And
their
Ratio
role
was
in
also
this.
free.
Additionally, the fact that the Borison need medicine to disguise themselves would suggest that there are
If
still
I'm to be honest,
moles
I
within
don't
the
even
Alchemy
think
Commission
Fei
assisting
Zhao
them covertly.
reduces
Moreover,
Ratio's value as a
forging
character.
official identities for
Think
the
he's still the
undercover
GOAT.
Borison would require someone with significant authority. And the presence of assassins capable of using cloud hymn magic deepens my suspicion about the Preceptors. But why would the Vidyadhara
So you're saying
believe that
JP
Borison
should
are
have a
aided
Mose
in
trailer? I don't know.
They aim to.
I don't even
spread
remember
chaos.
if the game makes
They
things
believe
for
that
4
only in
stars. I don't think they do
chaos can
actually. I'm
regain
thinking about
their
it.
former power and
Like, did
influence.
Gallagher have a trailer? I don't think he did.
Since this edition of Imbibe de Lune,
We only get 4 stars
the
like
once
only so
proud
often.
dragon race has been
I feel like we get like a video on the
powerless.
4-star though.
watching
or
their
something.
influence wane.
There was like no video for Mose.
Being a
I was like
native of
making
the
my
Lo
guide
Fu
earlier
is
and I was
Ling
like,
Sha.
yeah, where's like a
I
Mose
believe
footage?
You understand the implications.
However, I don't think the Preceptors are the true masterminds. If I'm not mistaken, the one behind all this treachery is the Lord Ravager who exploited the weaknesses within the Lo Fu and instigated the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. ultimately leading to the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection.
Fantilia.
Please remember, General, that everything I've mentioned is mere
The
speculation.
Booba
We
Demon.
need concrete evidence for a public trial. If you want to interrogate someone within the Videodera's ranks, you'll need irrefutable proof.
So, what's your plan, Miss Lingsha?
Dude, Lingsha
I'll
low-key
send an
sounds like
invitation
Pella
to the
with like a
preceptors.
deeper voice. But like not
An
that deeper.
Invitation?
The preceptors have
You
been
guys
inviting
picking up
me
what
for
I'm
a
putting
personal
down?
meeting
You staying
since
with
my
me or
arrival
what?
on the Lawfu. Now, I'll send them the remains of these Mara-struck soldiers and the route map I found in the prisoner's possession. Then, I'll ask them to meet me at Scale Gorge Water.
Anyone hearing me out? Anyone hearing
I'd
what
like
I'm
to hear
saying?
their explanations.
Good idea. If I
Anyone
were to
feeling
take
me?
action, it might alert the true mastermind. I trust you to handle this matter, Miss Lingsha.
You can hear it?
Internal affairs of the Videodera
Like I'm
should
kinda onto
remain
something.
under their jurisdiction.
Let me find out. Pella and
And
Lingsha got
don't
the same
worry if things
ENVA.
don't go smoothly.
She just got a little bit of
Once the wolf hunt
pitch
operation is
changing.
over, the hidden truths will come to light.
Speaking of the wolf hunt operation, I'm truly worried about the Yaoqing messenger who was taken hostage. Hulei was starving in the shackling prison for centuries. I don't know if the messenger can survive in that wolf's clutches. May Rainbow's blessing keep him safe.
Rainbow? Is that the hunt? Yo, Jiao QPOP. Hold up.
As I said, I'm a healer. But my art of healing requires the culinary arts to be truly effective. The magic of my cauldron is its ability to make all kinds of medicines into dishes that patients can eat. When simmered and cooked together, any kind of medicinal herb or ingredient becomes a delightful delicacy.
He's like Diona.
Delicacy. But isn't that just one flavor overpowering the others?
Dude, isn't he literally Diona?
Well,
That's what Diona does.
You have a point.
No matter what
Let
she
me ask
puts
you
into like
this.
a drink, she like makes
If
it
there's a fussy
good.
child who refuses to eat green peppers, what's the best way to make him eat them?
Stuff the kid's mouth with the green peppers and cook him alive in a pot.
Yo, Mock Talk is just wilding out.
You have quite the sense of humor. I've heard that you, Borisin, have lost many of your taste buds during the self-modification process, so you can't experience complex flavors. Only the saltiness of blood and flesh truly awakens your appetite.
It's a shame I don't have any green peppers right now. Otherwise, I'd happily stuff them into your mouth and cook you alive in a pot.
Really?
I'm just kidding. The answer is quite simple. Chop up the peppers and mix them with minced meat to make meatballs. This way, the flavor of the meat overpowers
Bro, Jiao
the
Cho, he's
taste
not even
of the
phased by these
peppers.
guys.
And even a
Not even
fussy
fazed by these
child can
bozos.
enjoy them.
Can I just boil your tongue in this hot pot? I know you're trying to buy time until someone comes to your rescue. You said that Jin Liu recently returned to the Lawfu, right? Well, she did come back. But, unfortunately, I also found out that she committed serious crimes and was escorted to another Xianzhou ship.
Not my goat, Jing
Do you
Liu.
really think you can delay our departure by provoking Lord Hulei's desire for revenge with your clever little tongue? You see Borisin as savages who know nothing about the Xianzhou. But in fact, we know all about your tracking tricks. Like the jade abacus you're carrying, and the side cranes in the sky.
In the sky.
The more hope you hold in your heart, the greater your pain will be when death comes. I wonder if you can maintain your composure when I tear your throat open.
His composure is only a temporary effect of the medicine. And it will wear off soon, right?
Is that Hule? Holy.
Pathetic Foxians. For thousands of years, we were the
How
ones
did he
who
turn
allowed
from that
you to
big
live
thing into this?
and who granted you
What?
civilization. But in the end, you chose to betray us for the freedom promised by the Xianzhou people.
Well, how'd he turn from Big
But
Wolf
it's
Dude
all right.
into
As long as you catch the scent of
just
your
Chad
masters,
Foxian?
you obediently return to us. No matter how far you run away.
Hule. Have you ever wondered why it took them 7 centuries to come to your rescue? The Borison's era has long passed. Did they ever tell you these harsh facts before giving you hope for returning home, Lord Hule? Now they're being crushed by the Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing, by a Foxian. They're hiding in remote corners of the cosmos, trembling with fear like a wounded beast on its last legs, reaching out desperately for any fake hope of salvation, which in this case is you.
The Merlin's claw of the Yaoqing. A Foxian? Very interesting. Tell me, Mock Talk. Is he speaking the truth?
He's speaking a fact.
He isn't lying. That lowly beast was a war slave who ran away from our pack. Cannon fodder, a thief. She stole our power and used her knowledge about us to fight us, using every dirty trick in the book.
This thing just hates everything.
And she bested you, Mock Talk. Fairness is but a pathetic excuse for the dead and defeated. Since our great pack has fallen apart, who told you that I was alive? And who sent you here?
In our darkest hours, it was a prophet of the Master of
Mangas?
Immortality, named Mangas, who showed us the
Mangas.
way. Her guidance brought us
They
home.
were saved by anime. Holy.
This prophet, Mongus, what does she want?
The prophet made this proclamation. The Borison have been divided for too long, and only your return can unite all the packs, restoring us to our former glory. That's when we learned that you were still alive. It must have been a manifestation of the Master of Immortality. And the prophet told us that the Foxian general of the Yaoqing would take you to her ship during the Lafu's war dance, and that it would be our best chance to infiltrate and free you from your prison. And just as she said, we did it.
So more
That
Discord.
so-called prophet lied to all of you. She just sent you here to die.
But her prophecy has come true. Our warhead is right here, with us!
Once the news about the prison break spreads, the Cloud Knights will close all the ports. You may think you've escaped the prison, but you're just trapped in another cage, known as the Lafu.
Let me kill this unruly, lowly beast, Lord Hule! I assure you that our star skiffs will soon arrive. Right now, everyone in the Lafu is distracted by the stupid war dance. So this will be the perfect chance to escape. Once you've returned to your territory, the revenge against the Xianzhou ships will be within reach.
Perfect chance to return to my weak and shattered pack at the mercy of a ridiculous false prophet and become a mere puppet in her clutches. Her plan is full of flaws. The only paths she has prepared for you are
Dude,
escape
Hule almost sounds like
and
Kratos.
death. Listen up. A wolf never allows itself to
Like, it's
become
definitely not
prey.
Kratos, but like the way
From
he
now
enunciates his
on,
words.
You'll follow my orders. Since you are so confident
I
that
need
the
to hear him
Cloud
say
Knights will
Athena.
close the ports,
Athena!
I'm now giving you a chance to go and see it for yourself. Go to the ports, come back, and tell me what you saw.
Wait, what did you just say?
But my lord!
Would an alpha wolf ever listen to a cub mock talk?
No, I've never heard anything like that. I wasn't trying to defy your will. I will always unquestioningly follow your orders.
I'm offering you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Don't you want to run away, Jiao Chou? You will come back. Because Foxians like you always obediently return to their masters, no matter how far they run away.
So he's letting us walk free? What? Hule could kind of pull off the Ganondorf, though.
You know why I'm letting you go. Head to the port and report back to me. Let's see if they really closed it like you expected.
Why this guy holding his arm? Injured fugitive.
I can't believe he actually let me go. What game is he playing? Perhaps I can try to warn the Cloud Knights. No. Perhaps I can just escape. Just as I suspected. He's testing me.
What do you say? Is that Borson?
Just as I suspected. The Cloud Knights must have been aware of the situation inside the shackling prison for some time. Will General Fei Xiao personally lead a squad to capture Hule? For now, I'll do as he asked.
Star Skiff Pilot. What he's got going on? You
Would you
will
like to
reap
board my Star
repercussions either way.
Well, my little star skiff can't accommodate that many. But I have a larger one that will arrive in less than 15 minutes if you need it. So, where would you like to go? We need to hurry wherever we're going. The war dance is about to start. The Skyfaring Commission is prioritizing star skiffs heading to the Sky Splitter.
Can we keep this quiet? Nails.
Keep what quiet? Come on, spill it if you have something to say. You want to leave alone now? Sure, the starting fare is 6 strails. Where do you want to go? Hey, you can't take my star skiff for free. Maybe you should withdraw some money first. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Okay. Oh, this guy.
I'm sorry, but the Hey, although we're short-staffed at
So these are all boars in there. Surely if you talk to everyone, something happens.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what was the first line?
If I can help you. Borisin? Here? Are you serious?
These Borisin are disguised as Foxians.
Will you please wait here for a while? I'll find a soldier.
Interesting. That guy just disappears.
Hey there. I noticed you'd been looking at me for quite a while. Do you need my help?
Ah, look at the Borisin.
Could you please provide more details? What? Wait. I recognize you. You're the—
I was brought here by the Borisin. Please make sure to report this news.
All right. I'll call for reinforcements.
I'm hitting every red mouse.
Stop asking. I'm off duty now. Go bother someone else. You're not one of us, but I smell a familiar scent on you.
The Warhead sent me here to check on the situation.
Not yet. There's no way for this tiny ship to escape from the Cienjo. Only the starships at Stargazer Navalia can break through the Jade Gate. Moktok said there would be insiders to pick us up, but I haven't heard anything yet.
The ports haven't been closed? What is going on? Stalling won't help. It's time to confront Hule and see what tricks he's up to.
Can I TP there?
You're back, Jiao Cho.
Come and take a good look. Who are these people?
Boris.
This Cloud Knight says there's official business that requires my cooperation.
What are you trying to do, Moktok? They have nothing to do with this.
Nothing to do? I told you to go to the port and check out the situation. But I never gave you permission to talk with others. Remember, these people died because of you.
07. Achievement though?
You want to prove to me that you hold everyone's lives in your hands, right, Hule?
Oh, exactly as you said. So, have the Cloud Knights closed the ports?
No.
They don't want to publicize my escape. I understand. It's no surprise, for fears.
Dude, I feel like every time someone's hiding, they're in this one spot.
Especially during a
Surely
festive
just check this
time
one
like
spot.
the war dance. What lurks here is not a group of fugitives, but rather a pack of wolves amidst the flock. My cubs are hungry, ready to feast on flesh and blood, reveling in your fear. Your calm facade will soon crumble. I can tear through it and expose your pathetic bones any time. There's no escape from me, Jiao Cho. Of course, you can try your luck and believe that your wits will save you. But remember, you're not the only hostage in this city. If you try anything funny, innocent people will die because of you. Now, let's talk about the Foxian general you serve. Moktok says she's here for me, which means she'll be hunting me herself. Before the hunt begins, I need to know my opponent. You can refuse and play tough, or you can cooperate and save us both some time, healer. Good. At least you didn't try to draw attention with a scream. That way no one will die in vain. But remember, the next time you refuse me, I'll crush your healing hands, then your knees, then your spine. I'll dismantle you piece by piece, until only your silver tongue remains for you to speak.
Fine. I'll tell you what you want to know about her. But I expect something in return.
What makes you think you're still in a position to negotiate with me?
You can torture me until I talk. Or let's save us both some time. Warhead. Here's the question that's been bothering me. How have you managed to survive and endure centuries of torture?
True.
Borison aren't supposed to live that long. Or possess such regenerative abilities.
So, is that why the Shanzhou Yao Qing wanted to take me away? Oh, to some, I'm a hostage. But to others, I hold the secrets they desire. I still remember, in the early years of my captivity, the Foxians came and went. They extracted my blood and marrow, trying to unravel the mystery of moon rage. They wanted to conquer their fear of the Borison and free themselves
Double
from
claw
their
build is crazy.
bloodline. Unfortunately, they failed to uncover the secret. So, they resorted to the most brutal punishments they could imagine. Some seek power to destroy their enemies, while others seek power to become their enemies. Which one are you, Jiao Zhou?
Do you actually get to choose? Oh.
I see. You're the most pitiful of them all, healer of the Yao Qing. You seek power to share it with others and do good. Well, then let me tell you the answer you seek. In our ancient legends, Duran, the ancestor of the Borison, was dissatisfied with his limited lifespan and power. He yearned to dominate the skies.
I'm dissatisfied with my Duran pieces.
Master of all the stars. To achieve his goal, he sacrificed the lives of countless Borison and Foxians, pouring them into the spring bestowed by the Master of Immortality. Through a form of genetic sorcery, the water gave birth to a miracle. The lunar embryo. Duran ascended the birthing bed and obtained what he desired. A heart in the shape of a deep red full moon. He cut open his chest and replaced his original heart with this crimson moon. The ambrosial arbor is also an absurd myth, but you Xiangzhou folk know it's true. This moon heart beats within the body of every generation of the Borison warhead. In the ritual that decides the new warhead, the successor cuts open the previous warhead's chest and consumes the divine heart, thus possessing it as their own. Devouring is the true essence of life, allowing us to endure and thrive. It gathers the life essence of all the prey we consume, making us stronger and stronger. I thought all hope was lost after 7 centuries of torment. But now, this heart is beating once again. All right. Now it's your turn to tell me everything about the Merlin's Claw.
Jiao Cho, I found you.
I know I'm in no position to question your orders, but if I understand correctly, you already have intelligence about the Borison?
That's right. My people are busy collecting clues now. What's the situation, Mwadza?
General,
They say like
lost
Mwadza.
contact with Jiao Cho. I picked up a signal from his jade abacus. It won't take long before we locate their whereabouts.
Imperial cooker. And let me put this.
If that's the case, shouldn't we immediately go there and join forces to eliminate the
Alright.
Borison? Why are we returning to Stargazer Navalia?
Looks like your general has only taught you swordplay, not the art of the hunt. There's an old saying among the Borison. In the forest, the hunter may easily become the hunted. While we may call ourselves the hunters now, chasing them blindly will
What time is
only
it
make us
for?
become the prey.
My pause.
Are you joking, General? He's just a wolf who's been imprisoned for 7 centuries. Even with his accomplices, they're no match for us numerous lawful Cloud Knights. How could he consider us his prey?
Do not underestimate the enemy. Hule is not an ordinary Borson that can be easily killed. The advantage
4:30?
in numbers
It's a little late,
means
it's a little
nothing
late,
when we
it's a little
face
late.
that monster. A vicious beast who hasn't tasted blood and flesh in 7 centuries is now lurking on the streets of the Lafu right before the war dance. This is what makes the situation treacherous and unpredictable.
To him, the lives of ordinary people are just meat, ready to be devoured at any moment.
Exactly.
I
That
was
is why
up
we
at like
must
11
succeed in our
too.
first strike,
Jeez.
or the situation will spiral out of control.
Jeez.
You've heard of this military tactic, right? When you surround your enemy, leave one side open for them to escape. A skilled hunter must be well prepared, waiting for the prey at the most advantageous position.
Fei
What
Zhao
would
can
we
keep me
do
awake
if
though.
we were the escapees from the shackling prison? While we can disguise ourselves and blend in with
Look
the
into my
crowd,
soul.
we don't plan on staying here for long. In this case, what do we need most now?
A star skiff to get
This
us out
quest
of the
definitely got
Lafu.
like 2-3 hours
The
left on
Borison
it
we
though.
discovered at
Ain't no way
Stargazer
I'm up for that.
Navalia were actually preparing a
I'll
vessel
be a
for
zombie
their
in like
escape.
one more hour.
We
Once I get a
predict
little
their next
booster.
move, and we take them down. Let's start from where you found those Borison and corner our prey.
Damn, she got that combat roar. Yeah, okay. This is a good stopping point.